the way of professional way the conference is organized. Thank you so much, like every year to Nishi Madam, Nidhi Madam, Dr. Diwan, Dr. Seni, and Madam Aruna. Thank you so much for making this event so good over all the years and making it better. Thank you so much. And our industry, whatever we have seen in the previous presentation, a lot of points are common and similar. We spoke about that we develop a product for a particular country, but how to get it to the next country and how to change it while landing up and making multiple mixes or multiple materials, which is very difficult to handle. Today, for the first time, I'm super happy of having our panelists with me, Mr. Shekhawat from the BIS, the testing agencies, and the ones from producing the uPVC profiles and the uPVC windows. Not to lose any time, let's start my question to Mr. Pradeep from the BIS. Why standards are actually important for uPVC doors and windows, and what does it mean in our sales pitch? Everyone says, I have the best. What does it mean, I have the best, in terms of standard? Pradeep.
Thank you, Mario. First of all, good morning. First we need to understand what are the standards. So basically standard, if you categorize that, are the product standards, the standards on test methodologies, and standards on the code of practices. Product standard means the standard, we give the set of requirements, having a minimum set quality for a particular product for the purpose. Then test methodologies, definitely, if we have a requirement, how to test. So we need standards on the test methodology and the code of practices. Code of practices means we have a product with a good quality. We have a methodologies to test the qualities of the product. But if we don't install the product properly, or if you not maintain the product properly, the final purpose will not serve. So in that way, standards are very much important. Now focusing on the doors and windows, we have a standards on uPVC profiles. Now in the next few months, we are going to be published the standard on the uPVC windows. We have a standards on the raw materials like glass, gaskets, etc. also. Now the question is the best window. So definitely here the role of the standard comes. I can say my window is best. You can also say your window is best. But how you know which window is best? So who will judge which window will be best? So I can say the best window which serves the purpose. What is my purpose? The window might be suitable for you if your requirement is for the high-rise building, but might not be suitable for me because my requirement is not a low-rise building or a building of 2-story only. So in that way, standards play a very important role.
Talk about window testing. You are from one of the oldest or the oldest test institute here in India, testing in terms of windows installed in the high-rises. uPVC windows are good for this. And what about water tightness and air tightness? Please include some light on it, and maybe in the back end we can show the video how testing is actually practically done.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you very much for this opportunity. Before I just get into this testing, I would like to give you an example. Now, suppose we put an ad in the paper. We are all lovers of cricket in India. We put an ad in the paper and call for lookalikes, people who look like Virat Kohli. And we get a bunch of, finalize it and get about 10 people. Pad all of them up, give them wicket keeper's gloves and ask them to go onto the pitch and actually do the job. And you put one Virat Kohli, let's say Virat Kohli, he's a batsman. So you give him a bat and ask him to bat against some very good pace bowlers. After an over, for every player, you will know who the real Virat Kohli is, even though they are all dressed up in the same way. So for any product, it comes down to the same thing. Appearance is not everything. It ultimately gets down to performance. So a product is supposed to do certain specific things. And so is a window. Window is not just something that has to look good or even be moving smoothly. Other than that, it has to do, basically, it has to be energy efficient. It has to be able to, keep the water out during the heaviest of the rains. And structurally, it has to be safe to take very high wind loads. And this becomes more critical as the buildings start getting taller, and which is what we are having now in India, a kind of a situation where urbanization is rapidly coming in, and there is no space in the urban areas, and therefore we have to go up vertically. So as the buildings get taller, the wind loads become more, it becomes more critical that the windows designed well, so that when you are actually living in a building, you do not have whistling noises, your air-conditioned air is going out of the building.
Quality window in terms of the standard, including all the components, in terms of fabrication, and what are the latest innovation, also in terms of Veka, and what is the future of uPVC?
It will be a long question. It's okay?
Yes, please, yes.
Coming to the very good afternoon. In Veka, we are guided by a simple philosophy, but very strong.
Can you take the mic a little bit closer to you?
Made perfect stays perfect. We do not only manufacture profiles, we have engineered complete window systems, along with reinforcement and carefully selected accessories. While our profiles are manufactured to global quality standards, we complement them with high quality accessories sourced from vendors across India and other parts of the country. All these components have been specifically designed to suit the diverse climatic conditions of the country and most importantly, varied lifestyle users. Somebody uses it properly, somebody roughly. So very importantly, varied lifestyle users. Some of our components like handles are made of Zamac. Our rollers have a stainless steel body. Our SPAGs have 5 grade corrosion rating of grade 5. So what is important is we not only have developed window systems, but we have developed entire accessories. We are an end-to-end solution provider. At Veka, we work with authorized fabricators who are committed only to the Veka system. While we supply profiles and other materials, we provide 360-degree technical support. Our assistance includes project specification.
The father of our standard. We have started together in the year 2010, working on it. You please tell me, what have we achieved where in terms of world standard, in terms of standards in other parts of the world? Where do you see our profile as well as performance standards on windows, rating them, as I said, with other standards in place in other parts of the world?
Okay. Thank you, Mario, and good afternoon, everyone. The thing for the uPVC standard, like what Mario said, started in 2010. We have been working along with BIS. The pace actually took off in 2017, and then we had a great discussions with the industry partners. Our standards, IS 17953 for the uPVC profiles, the standard, I would say, is equivalent or in few aspects ahead of the international standards, be it the American or the European standards. I would like to share 2 points from the complete standard where we stay ahead. One is the weatherability, when we talk about the color resistance or the weather fastness of the uPVC profiles, because they are always mostly exposed to the sun. They should not turn yellow. The European norms talks about 6 gigajoules of radiation levels, 6,000 hours of testing, whereas we have increased it to 8 because we have a higher UV radiation levels. Number of hours of testing has also gone up. So we have kept the requirements as per the Indian conditions. The second key aspect is on the sustainability, and that's the most talked about word globally. How the recycled content to be used in the profiles. What kind of recycled content to be used in the window profiles. Where it is to be used in the window profiles. All these things have been defined now. So it's a future ready standard. I would say, as per the for the profile manufacturers, also from the recycling point, and we want to take it forward to add more practical aspects.
Water, wind, and Mumbai, the city of dreams, the city of noise. What windows tests are happening in terms of acoustic performance that we are going to get the window which are going to give us the peaceful sleep? Please.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you, Mario. The question is a good question, and the thing is, before I answer the question, I think we should discuss about how many people understand the concept of testing, and in terms of air leakage, how many people are worried about the air leakage, water leakage, and the structural stability. The moment is someone decided to test his product, and he realized what is the problem with his product. We are there to support them. The moment he understands, okay, his window is having excessive air leakage, there is a water leakage, water is entering to the building, and structurally this is not adequate. So we are ready to support them, and during the testing, we found water leakage, we found air leakage, and the company, the contractor, the manufacturer, the developer, he get an idea what is the problem, to how to resolve the issue, how to rectify the matters, and at the end he gets a proper product after testing. And he can, once the test is completed, he get a certificate showing that his air is passed, water leakage is passed, structurally this is okay to install the site. Then you can send the product to the site, and the end user, he can peacefully, he can get durable and reliable material. That's what for the testing purpose. In acoustic testing, obviously we do acoustic testing, but acoustic testing is one of the vast subjects. We need more time to discuss that. But I can assure that one thing.
Morning. Next up, Mr. Ullas Guliani, the General Manager for Business Process and Administration from Profine India. Mr. Ullas. Yes, Mr. Ullas, requested to please come forward. Thank you. Mr. U.S. Murthy, Managing Director of Veka Private Limited. Mr. Jothi Ramalingam, Director of Winwall Technology India Private Limited. Yes, Mr. Ramalingam. And Mr. Reji Bhami, Director of Eminent International Testing Center.
We have our members from Japan Association. May I request San to please come on the dais and hand over the memento, please. Yes, Mario, we are just getting your memento from the Japan Association in charge. Thank you, San. Thank you very much. The dais. Well, Mario, please come on this dais, sir. Please hand over the memento to our moderator. Thank you. Thank you very much.